Greetings everyone, and Grade here for another Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition replay. Spawn on the top left side, or just the left side, as the yellow Tartars, we have High. Spawn on the right side as the blue Britons, we have Ex-Never Rectouni. I think that the Ex-Ever is probably the clan name. But let's go ahead and cover each player's bonuses. Tartars, relatively uncommon civilization, cavalry archer civilization. Villagers start, village gather the plus 50% food from herdables. New towns to start with 2 sheep starting the castle age. Units deal plus 25% damage when fighting from high elevation. Submarines and Parthian tactics is free. You can get the Keshik, which provides gold upon hitting stuff, and Flaming Camel, which is not really a meme unit. Unique tech, Silk Road, light cavalry and steppe lancers and cavalry archers get +1/+1 armor, and Turmurid siegecraft, +2 range on trebuchets, and enable flaming camels. For the Britons, Edway's staple foot archer civilization. Town centers cost 50% less wood starting the castle age. Foot archer except skirmishers get +1 range in castle, +2 in beer age total. Shepherd Sword 25% faster. Unique units Longbowman, unique techs, Yeoman +1 foot archer range, +2 tower attack, Warwolf, trebuchets 2 blast damage. And of course archer range 10% faster. So we do not see any militias out in the field just yet. Yep. Sorry if I'm also checking my stream. Yeah, I still need to work on the hand tracking. So it looks like a little bit flickery. My apologies. But now we do have these scouts pushing forward. They may receive some hits from the spearmen. The spearman is just keeping them away. We do have 3 spearmen in the field. That should be plenty to deal with these scouts. And scouts are just trying to skirmish around, trying to find an angle to advance on in. Looks like they will potentially find an angle. Nope, they will get forced back. They want to be closing by the spearmen. There's of course the wood line here. This villager is very much exposed and will likely go ahead to go on down. Yep, I definitely need to work on the hand tracking. I need to get some sort of like custom mount to put in exact position I want. We do have this villager now receiving a bit of damage. Does manage to get out of there. Scouts looks like receive no damage in return. They may have received 1 damage somewhere. And there's also... Wait, how did Ostrich get way over there? That Ostrich must have been pushed pretty far away from the group, and or maybe got the rest of them were herded into over here, and this is one. It's all by lonesome. Over here we got yellows of scouts moving around, but they have to see quite a bit of damage. There's one down, and there goes the others now. I am not really liking this damn cold. It's the siege allergies just won't go away from me. The headache's gone, but I think because I drank a whole load of water from past week. Nope. Didn't say obstructed. Doing canceled. So it looks like Blue had something obstructed somewhere. Interesting enough. And I've got these scouts pushing way forward, trying to get some good damage onto these palisade walls. They will get 1 palisade wall hitting away. We do have these scouts still moving around. One of them looks like they received 1 poke there. Does see another deadly poke there. The scouts severely wounded, and now they will advance forward. There is a partial palisade wall here. And this lone villager, she will get hit by these scouts, but only gets wounded. Down here, we got these scouts moving around. Looks like they have seen a bit of pokes from this scout or spearman. That spearman has seen a bit of fire as well. Down 10 health. So the scouts do 5 damage each, so it looks like they got a pair of hits there onto that spearman. We've now got a mining camp here, trying to claim this gold. And blue is currently going for castle age. Let's see what yellow's going for. No castle age just yet, but only 1 village on the queue. Let's see now. He does have a small reserve of food. Not a lot of gold. So it looks like yellow's pretty far away from castle age himself. So blue's going to get a fast castle. But likely yellow will pull ahead in villager count as well. The spearman could have got a poke there onto this scout there, taking him out. Two of these scouts are severely wounded. These scouts are still moving around, getting warded away by the spearman. There's likely going to be a handful of archers inside this archer range, I'm assuming. Yep, we got 5 soon. And likely going to get, once we get Castaway, it's going to go for early bottle canero and crossbow research. Looks like these scouts going to take time to try to deal with this palisade wall. If he's able to create a breach here, it will allow him to get his archers in to do some damage. And it's going to start reinforcing the wall with some housing. Got these pair of scouts moving around. We got a very good number of archers here with a good escort of spearmen as well. There is 5 spearmen. That is a very good number of spearmen. So even knights will have trouble getting through that, let alone scouts. Yellow's not going for Castaway. He's going to have a bit of trouble versus stuff. It's generally a good idea if you find anything at the Britons to spam out a whole bunch of skirmishers. He should have skirmishers out quite by now because skirmishers are the counter to his opponent, and they're pretty cost-effective versus archers. You got the lion now coming in to support yellow, and he goes down. No Nemeton lion. These scouts still patrolling around, hasn't seen any additional damage. And you got the single scout now being poked down there. Do have some armor. He needs to get out pierce armor rather than melee armor. And now going for additional housing there. He will get a good line of housing in order to protect this area. And now scouts will go and try to does find this relatively weak area, and so he's going to try to make a breach there. Yellow's now trying to go for a second town center here, going aggressive town center, so aggressively trying to put multiple town centers on the field to provide buffer. Does kill off the 2 wounded spear scouts there. Does get picked off there thanks to the archer support. And all these crossbows do have 7 range. We do have step lancers being pulled on the field, but step lancers don't exactly have high pierce armor. Step lancers, in my opinion, is not going to be a good item. He does, I think, cancel those. He does pull out the step lancers. Does have 2 pierce armor there. Let's get a pair of sheepies there. A scorpion wouldn't be half bad. Scorpion and Mangonel both are a pretty good idea. Let's get some good damage there onto the Scout Cavalry, and the Scout Cavalry does go down to the Step Lancers. You now have Knight here. The Knight does have 3 Pierce on the moment. Step Lancers have 2. 80 health versus 120 health. Yeah, Knight is just generally better versus these Spearmen, and does have a good escort of Pikemen now. Scorpion's going to get some good work done as well. He has a good volley there. He can't make the high ground advantage just yet. Now he could make use of the high ground advantage. The high ground advantage plus the Scorpion could be quite deadly. Sorry about that. We'll find a good volley from that villager there, taking him out. We got 2 villager production for yellow. Blue has 3 villager production, so blue is going to skyrocket villager count. Knight and Step Lancers push away forward, trying to get some damage there. Scorpion's getting some great AoE damage. It's considered AoE or splash damage. That's probably the best term there. Collaterals, if you want to get more CSGO. Takes out the entire force there. Largely due to thanks to these 2 pair of Scorpions. Very, very good usage of Scorpions. I like seeing units that are not very deployed often. And that was an excellent case for Scorpion. Especially thanks to the Tartar's high ground damage. Is that Cumin or Tartar? It is Tartar. Since the Tartar's higher ground damage, that collateral damage is actually quite significant. So very, very good play by Yellow. And now he has a Step Lancer force advancing forward, trying to eye for some raiding. We do have these Step Lancers. I'm trying to find engagement somewhere, but there is no breach. Maybe it's possible that from the stab over the tree line, it does have 1 range. Don't mean that's an entire tile, but either way, he can start poking down some of these palisade walls. Very nice. What is blue to line defense? Sorry about that. We got a line of housing being deployed on out the field. Settlers are having a bit of trouble getting to the breach. Housing now is going to receive some stabs. Settlers is going to have trouble getting through this area. Oh, looks like these scorpions will be spotted and will be taken out by these. Oh, gets a good high ground damage there. Takes out a single crossbowman. Does lose both of those scorpions, however, but the knight does go down in turn. So the Tatar player still has a very good cavalry advantage, but of course does lack in any sort of counter to these pikemen. Though the Sublancers could get some good damage there before his opponent really attacks. Blue's not going for the wheelbarrow. Monk and some crossbowmen. The monk would be a good idea to try to convert some of these guys, as well as fetch some relics. We do now have a Mangonel being deployed on the field. Mangonels will do some good work. Or can do some good work, at least. Do now have a monster being pulled up by yellow on the outskirts of this region. He can convert a couple of these lone knights. He doesn't have bloodlines research, does he? I'm assuming he can get bloodlines. Oh no, you can't get bloodlines. Interesting. I didn't realize Britons can build bloodlines. So overall, the knights and cavalry will be much better for the Tatars. I wonder, can Tatars get paladins? Can't get arbalists, can't get paladins, can't get fully upgraded hussars though. And now we got a monk now trying to convert some of these units. There are 2 monks here, 3 monks in total. So this force does need to fall back. The scout is quite wounded as well, down to 1 health. I love how every time I look at my OBS stream, my other hand pops up. My hands are not really staying. I need definitely to figure out my hand tracking. Oh well. We do now have this monk here. The monk could get a conversion. How is there a blue monk there? No, seriously, how was a blue monk there? Yellow has not claimed any relics just yet, and blue has claimed 2. Third potentially could be claimed as well. The 2 last remaining relics are up here, which blue can get 1. Wait. There it is. And this one could be claimed by blue as well, but most likely going to be yellows. Assume they see them. Step Lance is charging forward, trying to get some conversions off there. He will lose 1 with Step Lance to conversion as well. Step Lancer will go in and go on down. What is yellow planning? He's not being as aggressive as I would imagine. Got a couple of Step Lancers and knights over here. You got these crossbowmen and pikemen advancing forward. He's starting to heal some of these forces as well. The Step Lancer and the knight. Yellow's currently just building villagers. Has 4 town center production, so Yellow's trying to go advance higher with the village production. He knew he has the later castle age, so that's why he built a 4th town center. He's trying to get out more and more villagers now. And now the villager count is equal and above for Yellow. This town center does take up the knight there. Now the Step Lancers will be next. Blue, he appears to only have the 2 villager production, getting Imperial Age as well. So Blue will have more tech advantage. And the Step Lancer does get some good damage there, takes out 1 villager as well. Yellow's now ahead, 95 to 90. He's been on, he was actually pop capped for quite some time. Gets another villager there, trying to go over conversion, will claim himself another Step Lancer. Got a line of walls here, as well as another town center being pulled out by Blue. And this is actually a line of stone walls, isn't it? More archers ranges being deployed on the field. He may be eyeing for heavy cavalry archers. I'm not so sure how effective heavy cav archers versus the Britons crossbowmen arbalists. How high armor can the heavy cav archers can get? It can get pretty high, like up to 6 armor, right? And the Tatars get additional tech that give them more pierce armor. The Silk Road, like cavalry Step Lancers and cavalry archers, get +1/+1 armor. So how high can the armor get on the heavy cav archers? Blue's now reached Imperial Age. Yellows have Imperial Age on the field queue. Yellow has 104 villagers versus opponents 98. Couple cavalry archers advancing forward. Right now they have 0-0 armor. My apologies. Let's see, Parthian tactics at +1/+2 armor. So that gives them +2 armor there. You can get all the cavalry archers there. Archers and cavalry archers have +1 armor and +2 pierce armor. So that is, if I'm reading that correctly, that's up to 8 pierce armor there, +9. So does cavalry archers get up to 9 pierce armor, or can get up to 9, which could be quite absurd. Also, one's right now damage is 7. I'd like to get them up to around 9 or 10. Monk trying to go up conversion there, having trouble versus the pikemen. Pikemen do take out the monk there, and now blue's going for forward to castle. Blue needs this Imperial Age. He's been a bit sluggish on the research as well. He needed to go for Pierce Armor research a long time ago. If heavy cav archers can be also conditional damage versus pikemen, these cavalry archers could do some quite good work. We got the Parthian tactics there. He currently has 3 pierce armor. Going for bracing now. Yellow's transition has been very poor, in my opinion. You now have a blue trebuchet being employed out in the field. Try to get these guys garrison as well, trying to defend this region. Yellow's not going for a trebuchet. He needs a trebuchet. He needs heavy cav archers now. And Blue's castle will be built. Yellow does have a superior number of villagers. Blue's trebuchet not firing away. He should have got a trebuchet a long time ago. A lot of damage coming out by Blue right now. Going for a trebuchet now, very late. Blue's now going for forward knights. Or could be hussars or light cavalry. Town center is just seeing some fire there. Yellow's now trying to repair up this castle. He needs to get this trebuchet out immediately. Maybe go for a treb war first. We do now have, looks like the skirmishers man coming on out. We do have these why is this town center not firing arrows? Okay, now it's firing some arrows now. A lot of villagers going down. These arbalists are doing some great work. He does not have any cavalry to deal with this force. Nowhere really skirmishers. The skirmishers are being put out there. Yellow's trebuchet is now being put on out. Yellow's response has been very slow. These arbalists have 9 range at the moment. Yellow's trebuchet is now under fire. He needs to start repairing that trebuchet. He is taking out these pikemen, not his own trebuchets. His town center will go down. He has plenty in return, but he has nothing to deal with these villagers or deal with these arbalists. But he does have these skirmishers attacking the villagers. He needs those for defense. Those are not attacking units. They're more like a defense unit. Cavalry archers have been cleaned up as well. And Yellow's just actually out of gold. That's Yellow's problem right now. He's just right up out of gold. Trying to go for a forward town center right here. Let's see. Heavy cavalry archers up to 6 pierce armor, 10 attack. Very, very nice. Definitely needs more of them, but just simply doesn't have the gold production. He's forced to abandon his base to get to gold. Got a pair of blue trebuchets here, and these town center will not last very long. Denying this gold has been very, very problematic for Yellow. Even taking time to lay down some farms on the far side of the town center as well. Yellow's getting a bit desperate there. Skirmishers getting some damage there onto the heavy cav archers, and these heavy cav archers are can say quite a bit of abuse from the skirmishers. New got a line here. Multiple trebuchets being blown out. Going to be sieging down Yellow's town center now. And gets a good hit there. My apologies. Always pushing the way forward. Council's already destroyed. Yellow, I think he's just out of the game. Yellow's a very slow transition. It's probably what cost him the game. These cavalry archers now getting taken out by the castle as well. The castle's finally gone down for Blue. giving Yellow more maneuverability, but this game's already pretty much over. They got these villagers abandoned the region, unable to even obtain a single ounce of gold for his heavy cav archers. Which is pulling out some more now. And right now he does have a whole set of pierce armor there. I don't think it's a unique technology yet. He has the heavy cav upgrade as well as the Parthian tactics. So right now they do get up to 6 pierce armor, 7 if he gets this unique technology, and these arbalists do 10 damage, but the arbalists technically would do like 3 damage each, which is not a whole lot, but the heavy cav archer would do 7, minus the 1 pierce armor currently his opponent, so heavy cav archers could have been a good counter to his opponent's arbalist span. He can't use the range advantage. He will get a first strike, but that's it. He will not be able to run away from his heavy cav archers. Yellow's still trying to hold down this game. These villagers need to be on attack these pikemen in order to stay alive. Blue's trebuchet is getting hit by these villagers. We do got a nice small hit squad of heavy cav archers. They should be able to clean up this force no problem. They don't have ballistics just yet, so they will have a bit of trouble versus these moving targets. And they can also still get chemistry as well to be upgraded and increase their damage a little bit further. Just a matter of when not actually getting back to the game to do it, because right now Yellow has been set so far behind. He's also has 91 villagers, and I don't think any of them have really been collecting all too much. Another town center going on up. Heavy cav archers did some great work there. Can easily kill off these pikemen because Parthian tactics does give them bonus damage versus pikemen and spearmen.
Awesome.
But right now, Yellow needs gold. Yellow needs food and wood. He does have a small reserve of gold. He does have 1 relic obtained, which is useful. Sorry about that. And these arbalists and villagers are being focused on one at a time. Villagers trying to build this castle. Now we've got the skirmisher, elite skirmisher upgrade. They can get some decent damage there on the heavy calves, but not as much as you would like. Heavy cav, we can see how well these heavy cav archers are doing, and Yellow finally backs out the game now. Yellow could have easily won that. He just had a poor transition. By the way, this is Adam Grade saying thanks for watching, and on to the next replay.